One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
The Cougars offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
To the ground, roll back. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. From the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back open in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Willihan. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll send out the kicker here.
Number 19 on the field goal.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best.
Turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Cougars just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Setting up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Willihan. Finds his back in the middle.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Here comes the heat. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. He breaks a tackle. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
The play-action fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Willingham. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, they're after him. Fights off a defender. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And wings it incomplete. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cougars.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Willingham. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's crossed. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll go back to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here. Half. They go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Woolihan. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Jayhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Young. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Willihan. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Houston 17, Kansas 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too offensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. They'll run play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Makes the grab. It's Cook. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Willihan. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Quickly to the tight end. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and... Oh, he's got some space! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Luck-Chuck! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Houston, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Running through contact. There he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
Kansas, 20.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Jayhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Willihan. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time. The defense was able to get a negative play.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. Gets it out fast. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Mark Jayhawk. They move on top here in the 4th. Field shrinks, tight end throws. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Houston. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive or do you protect? Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The defense. Key on the run and try to get this ball back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Young. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal is no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
I think one of the most underrated things we talked about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Houston offense comes onto the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
Gonna swing it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Connor. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens out there.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does the portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is